Welcome, Leo, to my channel, Mending Tree Tarot. This is a general reading set for 1 month's time. This reading is timeless, so it is good for whenever you find it. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. Please take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. I will be starting out with oracle cards from Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of the Oracle to get a general feeling of the reading, followed by some tarot cards by Osho Zen Tarot. And to close the reading, I will choose an advice card from Doreen Virtue's Archangel Michael Oracle deck. I've already meditated and shuffled on the cards, so let's go ahead and pull some cards for you, Leo. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What messages do you have for Leo at this time? What messages would be the most beneficial for Leo at this time? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm very grateful. Here we are, Regeneration in the reverse. What other messages do you have for Leo at this time? No Place Like Home in the reverse. And how would you like this one? Okay, all in reverse. We have Observer in reverse. I'm going to go ahead and pull the tarot cards here. Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, what further messages and clarification do you have for Leo at this time? The Fool. Now, just to let you know, with this particular deck, it is my choice that I read only the uprights for the Osho Zen Tarot deck. What messages do you have for Leo at this time? Okay. New Vision. Courage. Clinging to the past. Experiencing, and you want that? Yes, aloneness. All right, so Regeneration. This card typically speaks through having been through a kind of dark night of the soul, coming through that on the other side. In reverse, this means that you need to take care of yourself through this process. You have been through this hard time and you are starting to flower and bud and become yourself again. It's like a rebirth of yourself at this moment in time. However, it being in the position that it is, and I will show you, you've been putting in the work. You've been fighting through all those things, and you are coming out on the other side better than you ever were before, right? In the reverse, this means that you need to take special care to make sure that you're making the time to take care of yourself. So make sure that through everything that you've been through, that you're carving out the time for you. Now we have No Place Like Home. Now this card, I'll show it to you in the upright, is all about finding that spot within yourself to listening to your heart, what it is that is important to you, right? And for me, in reverse, it's still speaking to that. It's still kind of going within and really kind of finding this. It seems as though you're trying to do this. The message that I'm picking up is that you're trying to do this while still being surrounded by a lot of people, where some people can kind of hermit themselves and all of that, but you are still needing to find this space within yourself while still being in a crowd. Now I realize this is probably not, if you were to read this in the book, what it is saying. This is my own messages that I'm getting. I do pay attention to the traditional explanations of this card, but also I listen to and receive messages and guidance from my spirit guides and guardian angels on these things. And so this is kind of what I'm picking up here. Needing to kind of stand on your own within a crowd is what I'm picking up for this particular card in this reading. So in the upright, the Observer, this really means you're being the smart one, kind of stepping back, not participating in a particular situation, whatever that is. And it seems like I'm getting the feeling right now Okay, so this is in reverse in this reading, but I'm getting the feeling that you've been through a lot, and for some reason or another, there's a lot that's still happening around you that you cannot necessarily separate yourself from. And there's still some drama that's happening here, and you're choosing not to participate in it, that you are being the smart one in kind of watching and perceiving both sides. And that's a really smart move. Actually, I take that back. You need to step back and to observe and to not participate. Sorry for the correction. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. So there's a lot that's going on around you. There is still kind of chaos. Perhaps you live with a lot of people or just work with a lot of people. I'm not really sure. I mean, this is a general reading. This can apply to a lot of different situations. But what I am going to say here is that for whatever reason, with still all of this action that's happening around you, and still, drama and all of that, you need to step back, and instead of participating in this, you need to actually just watch what's going on. That's going to serve you so much in the long run. Don't necessarily pick a dog in this fight, right? You need to instead sit back and allow these dramas to play out on their own. With that, we have the Fool. So the Fool is all about taking a leap of faith, starting something new, trusting your intuition that now is the time, even though you may not. There's something new that you are embarking on, or that you're considering embarking on. This is starting something new. However, what's kind of crossing this, something that you need to watch out for. So this is the Five of Cups traditionally. This is about clinging on to the past. It's about, as you can see, I don't know how clearly you can see in the image with the glares and all of that. There is a person that has this box that's covering the head, and it's keeping them from being able to clearly see what's going on around them, because instead they're listening to what other people are saying, what people have said in the past, what has gone on in the past. Everything else, all the drama, that's the other thing that's really kind of standing out to me here, the drama and things that have been said to you or about others, and you're kind of getting stuck in that. You're allowing that to keep you and to sidetrack you, and instead there's something else that you need to be paying attention to. There's something else that you're not seeing because you're allowing this to distract you. Moving on, New Vision. So New Vision typically is the Hanged Man in the traditional tarot. And in this particular deck, I like it because it's really about the new perspective. It highlights the new perspective that the Hangman card can represent. And that's really what it's showing you here. There's a new way that you need to look at things. There's a way that you have been looking at things and seeing what's been going on. And there is a new opportunity and new things available for you, but you need to see things in a different light. This means moving on, taking forward motion, kind of seeing what else is available to you. So this is the Three of Wands traditionally. This is about trying to find a new passion, moving on a different path. Within this, you're going to need to find the courage. So this is the Strength card. And the Strength card is all about kind of breaking through, things seem very difficult at this moment in time and almost seem kind of impossible. And given the energy that I'm picking up that you're being surrounded by right now, I can completely get why trying to separate yourself from everything that's going on around you can be feel like it's next to impossible to do. But it's absolutely possible to do. You can make this new vision, this new life, this new way of whatever it is that you're envisioning that needs to be different, because it looks like you're in the process of coming into your new self and needing to stand on your own here. Whatever this is speaking to for you, this new vision, this new life, this new you that you're seeing is really going to have to take courage. You kind of stepping out and ignoring what everybody else is saying. Perhaps all of the negative things that people have said about you, to you in the past, telling you that you can't do something, or you're not smart enough, you're not capable, you don't have the right setup, there's all of these obstacles, right, to why you can't do something, or what's wrong with you, for why you should not pursue a particular path. But this new path, this thing, is really kind of speaking to your heart, and you need to follow that. This means ignoring everyone around you that's telling you otherwise. So aloneness, this is the Hermit card. This means going within yourself, finding those answers, because there is so much wisdom within your own spirit and heart that is going to show you the way, right? You can see that in this particular card, we have the Hermit surrounded by darkness, and there is a light that he is following. Spirit is providing the path for you. It is showing you the way that you need to go. What it requires of you is to kind of come in and be quiet and still in order to hear the direction for the way to go. Because the path will illuminate itself for you. It will show you the way. This is not something that you yourself have to aggressively kind of carve out or do anything like that. All that Spirit is asking you to do is to go within and to listen to yourself, not participate in the drama. Don't feed other people's stories, right? That's not what we're here to do. We're not here to think about how we've seen ourselves in the past or how others have seen us in the past, how things have been in the past. Is about carving out a new way of seeing your life and knowing that you have the ability to do this, and that this is going to be the new you, and you're going to see yourself in a whole new life. And this is who you are supposed to be, and also who you have always been is the thing that's really coming to my mind right now. It's really being highlighted. It's not the new you. This is the you that you have always been. And that I'm feeling that's actually the lesson that you're learning right now. Is not the you that other people wanted you to be. It's your true self that you are becoming. And through the darkness, through this pain and hardship that you've been through fairly recently, you're going to be allowed to be exactly who it is you always were. And it means blocking out all the haters, basically. You got to block out the haters. And you just got to be you and follow your true self, because that's going to help you heal from all the pain and difficulty that you've been through. All right, I'm going to leave that there, Leo. I like that. I think that's a very strong, important message for sure. I'm going to move on to, so Adoring Virtues, this is her Archangel Michael deck. I use this for advice. You can choose, if this reading resonates with you, to have it be advice for this particular reading, or if you prefer to have it speak for advice for yourself in your life, some other scenario, you're more than welcome to please do that. So Archangel Michael, I'm asking for advice for Leo at this time. What advice do you have for Leo? Innocence. I'm going to read from the book on this one, because these cards can have multiple meanings that aren't always clear when you first kind of look at them. All right, here we are. I'll let you look at it here. Archangel Michael is holding you in a comfortable embrace, assuring you of your innocence. Ask him to help you forgive yourself and to let go of guilt, which is a heavy emotion that keeps you from experiencing inner peace, by saying, Archangel Michael, thank you for helping me forgive myself for, name the specific event, and for anything else I've blamed myself for. Please help me release all self-blame from my mind, body, and emotions. Feel the sensation of deep release as Archangel Michael helps you embrace your true innocence. Your past behavior could never undo God's perfect handiwork in creating you as a powerful, loving, and much needed being of light and love. Other meanings can be: the individual you're inquiring about is innocent, purify or detoxify, you can trust the situation that you're asking about, focus on other people's good qualities instead of their mistakes. The prayer for this card is: Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. I couldn't ask for a better bit of advice for your reading. That's exactly what your reading was about. It was about letting go of self-blame or listening to perhaps how others are seeing you, and understand that you're exactly who you were meant to be, and you are perfect in being you. That's exactly what this advice card is saying. So thank you, Archangel Michael. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Leo. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm truly grateful. If you like what I do, please like and subscribe. Down below, you should find a link for tips and donations if you choose to support the channel in that way. It is not expected, but genuinely appreciated if you decide to. I thank you so very much, Leo, and I will see you next time.